Survey went out. What is the number one fitness item on your to-do list? KittyL stated, a jump rope. Coach Kenny here. We're having so much fun here at How to Be Fit Over 40 Midlife Conversations with Hicunni podcast. I'm your host, and we are super excited about this series that we are asking people what are their number one fitness items on their to-do list. Just pick one to start. Grab your smoothie or cup of tea and join the conversation. Let's go. Hey there, so welcome back to How to Be Fit Over 40 Midlife Conversations with Hicunni. Super excited about this one. As I stated before, we are on a series of sorts to ask people, what is your number one fitness item on your to-do list? And thank you so much for those that have participated and will participate in this survey. So I have another one for you. This is KittyL. And so the title of this podcast is Jumpstart Fitness, KittyL's Beginner's Guide to Jump Roping Over 40. Yes, we are asking people over 40 what they're doing. What's their number one item on their to-do list? And so she, of course, stated that a jump rope, because it's just simple. So she's adding this to her item, her list for this year. So, and just thinking about this and just trying to get some more context around this, we are going to help her hopefully decrease that procrastination and distraction by setting a SMART goal. All right. So with this SMART goal, this is something not specifically tailored to her. However, in sharing this, our hopes is that maybe she will actually go for it. And so with these questions, I don't ask them several different questions to elaborate more and more. I do ask why they chose. And if they, just decide not to comment, that's fine. Or if they have something brief, that's fine too. However, I just don't want to leave them hanging with this podcast. We want to make sure that we have a call to action. We want to see results, right? And so whether they take the advice or not, and it's really not advice, this is just things that have worked for other people, testimonials, and just some extra resources that they can actually find themselves. But here at How to Be Fit Over 40, we give some actionable steps that we always say, don't take our word for it. You can always do your own research, but we are here to guide you. And so this is just a guide, all right? So let's break down some SMART goals. If she was to apply SMART goals to her particular situation, she wants them to be specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound, all right? So first, specific. So in trying to figure out, what type of jump rope should she purchase? She may want to research and purchase a high quality jump rope, not just something you can get from the Dollar Tree, maybe. I don't know. Do they still have jump ropes there? I'm not sure. But not just the little, those little jump ropes that would break after a while. But she wants to make sure she has a high quality jump rope specifically designed for fitness, right? And this can be within the next 2 weeks. And so she may want to figure out, okay, is there a local group that I can connect to or join to maybe by the end of the month? So that way she has her jump rope, she's researching, and she knows that within the next couple of weeks, she's going to research the jump rope and then look for possible groups to connect. And you never know, those groups may have the recommendations or may have some ideas on different types of jump ropes. Like, for example, a weighted jump rope, right? We have weighted jump ropes. We didn't pay much of anything for it, but it's more basically to use around the house. So I'm not sure if there's something that she wants to, have a heavy investment in, but at least she can start researching. So measurable, that she may want to track her progress, just, making notes on her phone or her calendar of when she actually purchases the jump rope, okay? And then, of course, joining a group if she so chooses. And just keeping track of the process that she's going through. Is she jump roping every day or every other day? Or is she connecting with the groups as a virtual jump? Not sure, but it has to be measurable. Now, achievable, she would want to allocate specific time frames, like time blocks or what have you, a budget for the jump rope. All right. Because this is something that's very important. You want to make sure that it's, reasonable and a reasonable amount to spend. You don't want to like bust a budget with buying an extravagant jump rope and then you don't use it. So we're making sure that she has the time to research the resources, the budget to start with. That way, it's going to be a really, really informed decision and making it smart. All right. Relevant. Want to make sure it aligns with her goals as she start this fitness journey with adding a jump rope to her wellness toolkit. She wants to make sure that it aligns with her goals. So everything so far with the budget, the time frame, a group, all the things needs to align with her goals, all right? And then the time factor, the time. So within the next month, few weeks, month, just making sure, okay, she has her jump rope, she's participating in a group or whatever it may be, whether it's in person or virtual. And by the end of the month, she has all that lined into place and just making sure there is a clear timeline for continuing the process. Because once everything is purchased, you join the group, making sure too, there's some type of schedule in order to actually do the work, right? Because she wants to make sure she does the work. So here's a few things that she can do to try to maybe decrease the distractions and procrastination, because that's one thing that she did mention also. So, of course, from the beginning, clearly defining the priority, making it smart, making sure that she has the time and energy to focus on these. And number two, making sure it's broken down into smaller steps, because sometimes it can be overwhelming when you first start a new fitness routine or making those purchases. So she may want to break this down into smaller steps. Maybe a week or 2 weeks is not doable. So she may want to push it out to 4 weeks, but making sure it's clear, it's precise, it's really designed to meet her goals and it's smart. And then just figuring out what are those distractions, making a list, the top 3 distractions and how that maybe someone can hold her accountable to not go there, because accountability make it count. We want to make sure we have someone to keep us accountable. So those are the things that she may want to put into place. That SMART goal, making it clear, breaking it up in smaller chunks, making sure she lists her distractions and have someone hold her accountable. So KittyL, I hope this is helpful for you. Until next time, make sure you share this with a friend so they too can figure out what's their number one fitness item so they can crush their wellness goals as well. Nutrition is more than what you eat and the weight that you carry. Bye for now.